Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliet, in case you're seeing my pretty face for the first time. In today's video is the series, one of my short video series that I'll be looking at today. And today, in this video, basically be talking about word pronunciation. I'll keep doing videos on pronunciation. I won't get tired. This is because people find it not easy to pronounce words, especially people that do not speak English as their first language, people like me and some other of my students. So we'll keep learning every day and won't get tired. Now stay with me to the end of this video so we'll see the words I have today that we need to be pronouncing. Let's get started. Today we're beginning with often. First of all, it's word pronunciation. If you want to know more about my short video series, you can click on the playlist and you'll see all the videos that fall in there. Often. Now, I wouldn't want you to bother yourself with this thing here, the way it is pronounced. Actually, this is for higher level English students in oral English. Yeah. So, but I'm just going to pronounce the words, but know that this is what gives you a clue to how these words here are pronounced. So the first word today is often. Now, people say it's often. When you're doing the PTE read aloud, or you're trying to pronounce words, you're trying to do repeat sentence, or you're trying to do answer short questions, or describe image or retell lecture, especially PTE speaking, please ensure that you do not call this word often. So many people call it often, and the real pronunciation is often. So make sure you call it often and not often. The second word here is sword and not sword. So it means that this W here is silent. So we call it what? Sword and not sword. Please take note of that. The next one here is called what? I wish I could hear the comments. I wish I could hear your voice in the comment section. It's called tuition. Tuition. Though it's pronounced as tuition, but it's pronounced as tuition. Okay? It's pronounced as tuition. So make sure you do not call it tuition. The next one here is debt. So make sure you do not call it debt. We see a lot of this. Please ignore that. That's my phone. Yeah, I'm just going to continue. This one here is debt. The B here is a bit silent. And it's not pronounced. So it means you're calling it something like debt. Look at this here. That's the way it should be pronounced. We have this one, sour. People call it sour grape. It's actually pronounced as sour. So as you're reading, make sure you do not call it sour. Call it what? Sour. The next word you have here is what? Data. I hear a lot of people say data. I've run out of data. Or I'm sending the data to you. No, this word isn't pronounced as data. Please take corrections of this word today. Or all these words I'm talking about today. It's not data. It's called what? Data. I've just turned on my data. Or my supervisor asked me to send the data to him. The Minister of Information gave us the data concerning the massacre. So the word here is data and not what? Data. This one is genre. 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 It's not genre or genre. I don't know, but it's pronounced as well genre. It's a musical term. Okay, so when we're talking about vocabulary, you can find this vocabulary here in the music field. And this is what will show you how it should be pronounced. Genre. Here we have Wednesday. People call it Wednesday. People say it's Wednesday. But the right pronunciation is what? Wednesday. 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 I mean, if you listen to the way Australians pronounce it, you would want to pronounce it that way, but you can just make do with Wednesday. So it's that straightforward. And the next one here is psychiatrist, not psychiatrist, not psychiatric hospital. No, psychiatrist, psychiatrist hospital. Okay, so psychiatrist, that's what this one should be pronounced. Then the next one here is poem. I remember when we were in school, people used to call it poem. Just let me me know in the comment section, what did your teacher used to call this word when you guys were in school? Is it poem? Here, my daughter will always correct me and call it poem. I think there's even a way she calls it, but the real way to pronounce this word is poem. So going forward, any of this word you see here, you should be able to say, Juliet taught me at English prep class on her YouTube channel, English prep class, that these words are pronounced in a certain way, not the way they appear. This is not an exhaustive list. We've got more words. I know there is another word like this word here, shadow. People call it kedo, and it's funny because it's very controversial, but it's not kedo, it's called shadow. I don't know if Americans have a way of pronouncing it or people just made it up as schedule. It's actually called shadow. There are many words, several words that we can pronounce rightly. I'm just going to be bringing them in patches. So I've got 10 here. There are many more to pronounce. I just added one. Maybe I could just add one more. Which word do you want me to add here now that you want to learn how to pronounce? Let's say another word we could add here would be what? Let's say debtor. It means we won't call it debtor. We'll call it debtor, as in kind of silencing that one. These words are everyday words. They are regular words we see every day while we speak English or while we read. So it's of essence that we know how to pronounce them. This word and another, okay, I think the last word I'm going to be writing here today is going to be, I'm just going to write one more word here for you, and that word will be what? Photography. Photography. I'm not going to write how it's being pronounced because I don't have space there. So people call it photography. No, it's not photography, it's photography. So when you do your read aloud, repeat sentence, answer short questions, don't call this thing photography or psychiatrist. No, photography, psychiatrist, debt, tuition. These words are popular words that we see every day in our PTE reading or PTE read aloud, PTE speaking precisely. We'll see most of this word occurring. So ensure you pronounce them the way I have taught you. I'm going to bring more of this video. I haven't forgotten them. We've got about 12 or 13 words I have done here today. We're going to do several more of these words. I hope this video is going to help you so you can pronounce the words very well. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Remember to follow me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English prep class. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you know when I put out new video. Bye.